Good morning on day 255 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Well, we start our day like usual with a climb about a mile up, and we're on a ridge now though, and it's a nice cool morning. We are about 21 miles from our next town day, which we will make it probably tomorrow with a Nero, and that is Sierra City. See you down trail. So they say your sense of smell is heightened out here on the trail, which makes sense because you don't have the distraction of all the odors and fragrances of civilization, just the good old smells of nature. But I've noticed that in some of the more touristy, popular sections of trail, when you can smell a day hiker before you see them from their laundry detergent or deodorant. But just this morning when we were hiking up on that ridge, I said to go, I'm like, oh man, I smell breakfast, pancakes and eggs and bacon. And he chuckled. But not much farther down the trail, we saw a sign that was a little spur trail to a campground. So I'm sure I was not hallucinating. I was smelling breakfast. But tomorrow's town day, so I'll get a real breakfast. See you down trail. There's the first water source off trail, but we've got plenty of water we packed out. Our first water source we're aiming for is 5 miles out. And there's a campground at 9 miles, so probably a lunch break there since there's picnic tables and pit toilets. Well, we're at 7,400 feet, and what a view.
We went past a marker that was the highest point this side of Lake Tahoe, back getting out of Etna. And today, we're within about 20 feet of that, in that elevation. So that's the beginning of our morning. We just went up 1,500, 1,800 feet.
We're on a descent after that last climb, and we started to smell smoke, and it's a little hazy down there over the lakes, which is probably what it is. Of course, smoke can travel for hundreds of miles. There are so many fires in California, Oregon, and Washington, and the northern terminus at the Washington-Canadian border has actually been closed for several weeks, and they've erected a makeshift monument about 30 miles south at Rainy Pass. And so for now that's closed, and the hikers won't be able to get to the Canadian border, but hopefully for all that are affected by the fire, that will be quenched soon. It seems the smoke is more prevalent the higher we climb. I I did try to use Watch Duty, the app that alerts you of fires, but you need a signal to use it. Yeah, it's pretty smoky out there.
I'm not one to walk past water.
Well, we're about 1.5 miles out from that campground that was 9 miles out this morning, and we just ran into a trail runner who said that the smoke is from 2 fires on the Nevada-California border. And she said last night the wind shifted, and that's the first smoke that they got from those fires in this area. All right, we were just leaving the campground to get back on trail, and who do we run into but Bronto. And Bronto offered us some trail magic, and we are very excited.
Coffee.
And coffee. Go's very happy. Thank you, Bronto.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, we are now finally leaving the campground. It's about 4:30, and we got vortex into some great trail magic, and we had our fill of tacos with fresh cilantro, one of my favorites. Bronto, if you're watching, thank you so much. That was awesome surprise. We have not seen trail magic for quite some time. Well, it is we're going uphill, leaving the campground, and hoping to get to a site at 4.7 miles out. We'll see. Not sure how long this climb is, but we got plenty of water if we need to dry camp. See you down trail. This is one of these climbs where you look all around you and say, how are we getting out of here? This is quite a climb at the end of the day, but the switchbacks are definitely getting shorter, so that's a good sign. It looks so close. It's right there. Or maybe not. That looks like our home for tonight. Okay, we are wrapping up day 255, and it was another absolutely beautiful day on trail. And we started out with a big climb, but then we had a really long descent and a ridge walk, which we enjoyed thoroughly. And of course, Bronto's trail magic was a great surprise. We were getting ready to get back on trail at 3 o'clock, and he walked up to us and said, "Are you PCT hikers?" and invited us for some great taco trail magic. So that was a lot of fun, and we hung out for a while, and finally got on trail 4:30, and we had a 3.9 mile climb. We were looking at another tent site, maybe a mile down trail, but this one was right at the top of that climb, and the sun was setting, and it is perfect. As you can see, we enjoyed another beautiful sunset. So we did about 13.2 miles, and it is only 8 miles into Sierra City tomorrow. So we're looking forward to Town Day, and
yes, we are.
It was a good day on trail.
Good day. Any day you can get tacos in the middle of the woods. It's a great day.
So with that, we will wrap up. We're about to enjoy dinner. We figured we'd talk to you first because we still have a little bit of light.
A little bit.
But we'll see you down trail.
Yes, we will.
Good night.
Love you guys. Bye.